When you try your best but you don't succeed. When you get what you want but not what you need. When you feel so tired but you can't sleep. Stuck in rivers. And the tears come streaming down your face. When you lose something you can't replace.
I'm telling you, I wish I had money to pay you. If I gave for a couple days, I could pay a couple hundred, like in a week or, you know, whatever.
You have no bed here, man. Where the hell do you sleep?
I don't want to sleep till this is solved. Oh, there it is. Oh, God, my eyes are going.
Is that your wedding ring?
No, it's another ring. The Tiffany chain that's broken. That thing's worth $3. I'm about to throw a tennis ball through a window. So, if you ever see me, you'd be like, don't fuck with that guy. He breaks physical laws. Or I'm going to bounce a baseball off a window. Either way, the burden of proof's now in their court. So, let's see what's going on. This somehow has pressured the glass company. She's in fear. Her son and the worker in the garage that came out on that Monday are, have to show up in court, and they will get subpoenaed, and that's part of the process. Right now, we're debunking a film that was shot from a camera, which I'll show you. And this is Side's a professional tennis player, and he's interested in science and math. And if you won't accept his physical evidence and say he's not an expert in physics and other things, well then I dispute that. His accreditations come from overseas. They're not maybe American accredited, but they're just as good, and we can find his counterparts at Berkeley and other places. Okay? All one continuous sheet of glass. It has tempering, and most likely, for sure, it should have a rating for commercial use or home use, and have certain wind shear qualities to it. Okay? This is frosted. This is clear. Okay? Now, I've been accused of throwing a ball, bouncing a baseball. This is the possible scenarios. The tennis ball was thrown through here. I went upstairs. I got more balls. The window was already broken. It was measured on Monday by Sentinella Los Angeles class. I have their number, and there was either a rock hole or a break hole here. It was shattered all the way up and down. This part was already open when myself and the owner's son, young son, we're measuring it, and I said, we should take it down now. He goes, no. I said, we should plastic it up or sheet. He goes, no, I'm not here for that. I said, maybe call your office, and call their office, see if they want it done. It's the proper way to do it.
How long did you spend in jail?
At the equivalent of 30 days.
Really? You spent a month
Yep, it's 10 for 1. I did 3, it's 10 for 1. They pay me for 30 days if it's per day pay. 10 for 1, so I'm in there with killers who are getting off it. So a 10-year stint, it's a 1-year stint. So fuck with me.
Okay, so we're gonna do it now?
Okay, now, as far as the physics, he's probably better to explain it because he's my physics expert. Don't worry about what his accreditation is. He was born good. Continuous feed.
You mean from those cameras there?
Those cameras, with the other one's facing that way, they gave us clips. This is what I came out and did. I only had the first time I came out, I had 1 ball. Now she saw me come out with she saw 2 balls, but clips probably seen. They're gonna try to make 1 ball disappear and say the window wasn't broken. Okay, so what I did, because I thought they got access to the other camera, which I thought they knew those people, but they apparently don't, which is awesome news.
Right.
Because I don't care. That's less scum I have to fucking deal with. Okay, so I come through here, and in case they were gonna chop it, I go like that. I do some feet, I do some of those, and like real hard.
Yeah, it's impossible.
Okay,
it's impossible.
Back at a certain speed. So then, but the hole's up there, and this window was already shattered. I come up with this one. It's already shattered. It's already shattered with the blowhole. And I do the same thing. No, but I can't have a shattered one. So then, I tried to get it through the hole. And the funny thing is, the bounce, because it bounced off the shattered ones, the shattered part. But the blowhole was only down to about that concrete. So when I threw it in like this, it bounced off the concrete, not even the window.
Right.
It might have tipped it a little. So even if you do timing on the ball, it slows it down. Now they had to leave a bounce in. She said, looks like your tennis ball bounced. Now she might have saw one of these shots put together with this shot. So when I finally got the second one through like this, how could that break it? I went upstairs, let my friend in. I guess I'll be down.
Where did you get arrested?
Down here. Because Saul was over there, looking through the other window. Keeping an eye on this place and that place for drug dealing. They've been posting that for a long time. Yeah, you know, it's in-house dope. That's what they like.
It's impossible for a tennis ball to break through that window.
I believe that.
Even
You
the only
were the first one to say like this that I knew was scientific.
the only thing that might break a tennis ball might go through is if they have like a tennis ball. You know, a machine.
Yeah, there's no tennis machine.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's the calculation I was going for. Critical velocity, a tennis ball at 200 miles an hour, which I think it can like probably go up to 60 or 70.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's
Right.
my guess. Let me use your. I can't lock out my arm. So how am I gonna fucking? This should generate more force. than
Whoa,
I'm throwing,
shit.
right?
Yeah.
Right? There's no way I can throw it that hard, right?
There's no way. There's no way.
There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way.
See?
There's no fucking way. It's because they're gangsters. They're playing a fucking game.
They need
You know,
to get arrested.
Oh, they're fucking getting arrested. He thought I broke it. He goes, and I live in this neighborhood. Wherever I am, I know my police. They're my boys. They're my counterparts. We're the same citizens. I don't care about the prohibita. And we might argue about that, but the Mala and say, that's got to go.
Right.
We all want a strong country. We want a bunch of strong countries. Everybody should be happy. But you want to steal some shit, you got to either go to theft rehab, you know?
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
call a 12-step protocol. I don't want to work, or I work too hard and deserve more. Fucking around at work stealing, but stealing money, stealing federal monies. They're gangsters because I had an issue with them when I moved in. There were rewrite cashier's checks. My banker got mad at me. I go, it's not me, it's these fucking, there must be stealing or something. And then when I didn't get the right set of keys, and I didn't get a key to the bathroom, I got some fake keys, it didn't work. Oh, we're working on that. They never cleaned shit.
So who's the guy who's getting you in trouble?
Stella Walker, all the managers up and down, up to Dorinda, and they ignored the county. The county gave them a letter saying, allow this, we'll cover this expense, we'll cover this expense. They said yes, and they said no, and then the county said turn over your books. And this forms, they said, oh, that's why we're not going to do it. We don't want to turn over our books. Why don't you want to turn over your books? The county needs to see your books. I don't care if you get federal monies from there, and then get it from the federal government. But don't be throwing old people out and fucking letting the roaches go and telling me you didn't know the metro was coming. We didn't know the metro was coming, really? Because I get memos on it all day. Is that some kind of, and I even warned
Where's
that
the
girl.
metro?
I warned the young girl, I said, you're an acting agent for the shareholders. The first thing I said was, I need to talk to someone who represents the shareholders. And I got one in English. I thought, well, maybe someone who speaks Spanish, because I understand some Latin, will do better legally, or French.
When you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want but not what you need, when you feel so tired but you can't sleep, stuck in reverse, and the tears come streaming down your face, when you lose something you can't replace, when you love